Everything you can imagine is real. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. No matter how good a life you lead, you won't please everyone. Someone will be glad to see you go. Believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. Don't waste your time in anger, regrets, worries, and grudges. Life is too short to be unhappy. Here is a rule to remember in future. When anything tempts you to feel bitter, not this is misfortune, but to bear this worthily is good fortune. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. The truth is, unless you let go, unless you forgive yourself, unless you forgive the situation, unless you realize that the situation is over, you cannot move forward. You will never be happy if you continue to search for what happiness consists of. You will never live if you are looking for the meaning of life. There are two things a person should never be angry at: what they can help and what they cannot. Who are you to judge the life I live? I know I'm not perfect, and I don't live to be. But before you start pointing fingers, make sure your hands are clean. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. You feel safe and comfortable. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. Our physical and mental capacities will only be with us for so long. Take care of yourself to improve longevity. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform or pause and reflect. Do one thing every day that scares you. We are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful about what we pretend to be. Only you can motivate yourself. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. You may encounter many difficulties. Do not get discouraged. The unexamined life is not worth living. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. The scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. And now, here is my secret, a very simple secret. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Count your age by friends, not years. Count your life by smiles, not tears. Learning without thinking is useless. Thinking without learning is dangerous. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. Respect yourself and others will respect you. There is a great deal to be said with regard to stability in life. You reap what you sow. By slowing down and focusing on how fortunate you are, you will in turn elevate your level of satisfaction. When someone wrongs us, the appropriate reaction is to acknowledge the wrongdoing and offer the offending party forgiveness. Be mindful, be grateful, be positive, be true, be kind. The truth does not change according to our ability to stomach it. You cannot control the behavior of others, but you can always choose how you respond to it. Stop talking about what the good man is like and just be one. There are no facts, only interpretations. Rather than love, than money, than fame, give me truth. Never let your sense of morals prevent you from doing what is right. The flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest and most beautiful of all. Courage is the most important of all the virtues, because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. When I despair, I remember that all through history the way of truth and love have always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time they can seem invincible, but in the end they always fall. Think of it, always. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Respect other people's feelings. It might mean nothing to you, but it could mean everything to them. Life is too short to waste your time on people who don't respect, appreciate, and value you. More smiling, less worrying. More compassion, less judgment. More blessed, less stressed. More love, less hate. Every heart sings a song, incomplete until another heart whispers back. The secret of life, though, is to fall 7 times and to get up 8 times. The best index to a person's character is how he treats people who can't do him any good, and how he treats people who can't fight back. Turn your wounds into wisdom. The simple things are also the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. There are 3 things all wise men fear: the sea and storm, a night with no moon, and the anger of a gentle man. Angry people are not always wise. Be strict with yourself, but least reproachful of others, and complaint is kept afar. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. By 3 methods, we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Yesterday, I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today, I am wise, so I am changing myself. You do not write your life with words. You write it with actions. What you think is not important. It is only important what you do. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. Facts do not cease to exist because they are ignored. In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask, and he will tell you the truth. If you do not tell the truth about yourself, you cannot tell it about other people. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. He who knows and knows that he knows is a wise man. Follow him. He who knows not and knows not that he knows not is a fool. Shun him. Fix your mind on truth. Hold firm to virtue. Rely on loving kindness and find your recreation in the arts. The superior man has a dignified ease without pride. The mean man has pride without a dignified ease. No matter how painful it may be, we must learn to face our shortcomings with open arms. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, please consider liking and sharing it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to join our community.